see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the.
Hello, everyone. It is Thursday. It is day 4 of the summit. Okay, I see the heart, so I think y'all can hear me okay. Yeah, Christina. Christina just said, I can't wait for the 2024 after party. Yes. So listen, towards the end of the summit, it always feels very sad. We feel it too. Best believe. But we just have 2 days left. But one thing that is changing and one thing that is true, we are actually switching it up, disrupting ourselves to go deeper with the community, and making sure that now we can be outside. So instead of there being a December 2023 summit, as would always have been the case, because we've done this every 6 months virtually and done it in a very big way, got webbies for it, etc. We're actually switching to annual Blaze Virtual Summits, okay, with the founder after party weekends, where if y'all want to pull up, you don't have to, but in the US, we will always have the pilgrimage where Black women entrepreneurs come together and we party. No sessions, no talks, none of that. But we have safe space to hug each other and talk to each other and commune with one another and think about, how we might want to collaborate with each other and help heal each other, right? Community is medicine. So be on the lookout for that. We promise. We'll drop information really soon. But just as you think about where you might be next year, this will always be around Juneteenth, okay? In June, from Friday afternoon, Friday evening, once the Blaze Virtual Summit wraps, to Sunday, okay? We promise you that. And it's going to be a really, really good time. This is us going deeper with the community and making sure that what we do, even though it is highly regarded around the world, literally around the world, that we make sure we're creating solutions for y'all, right? That you need. So it is the top of day 4. We are T-minus 46 minutes until the very first session. I want to make sure that everybody is oriented to the space, okay? Especially for those of y'all who are brand new to the summit space, okay? Hello, welcome here. If you are watching from YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, etc., just know that you can still come inside the club, okay? It is still free. It is still available. Just go to blazevirtualsummit.com and you can still get in. All those who are inside of the summit actually get access to the replays for 3 whole months. 3 whole months, as it really was. You'll still see the emojis flying across the screen when certain things hit, right? You'll still see the chat comments on the side. You'll get this full experience for 3 months, okay? So make sure you're registered. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your mom, tell your nieces, okay? Tell your goddaughters about this, because there's enough space for all of us. Okay. I'm going to take a quick look at the leaderboard because, y'all, it's less than 48 hours and the winner will be announced, like way less than 48 hours. Okay. So in the top 3, we still have the ladies holding it down, y'all. China has a big lead, actually, with 8,280 points. Wow, sis. Wow. She's in spot number 1. Dana has been in the top 3 since this summit started, baby, and she is still there. She has 7,180 points, holding down the number 2 spot. Our girl Alexis Miller, we love her, we stand her. She is in spot number 3 with 7,095 points. And if y'all know anything about Alexis, because right now she's only about 85 points away. If you know anything about her, you know that she know how to sneak in and take somebody's spot. So Dana, watch out. And then we have some more folks, right? But the top 3 winners will get a full year of the Podia Shaker plan. That's not the baby plan. That's the big body plan, where they will have basically a free online business with the functionality for affiliates, no charges to any money that they make. Podia does not take a processing fee. And this value is $1,068 a year, right? So super dope. We love our friends at Podia, mean that, for real. Spots number 4 and 5 are held down by Winnie Quick and Christina King, and they will receive, if they hold down the 4 and 5 spots, somebody else will receive this if not. they would receive a signed author's copy of an incredible anthology called Dear Sis, I Love You. And yesterday, we actually heard from the Diversity Booth CEO that led this project. She's the lead author on it, Amber Booth McCoy. And we heard some passages. I'm actually a co-author of that project as well. So I read a passage from my chapter. Okay, Amber read some pieces from that book as well. But those winners will get that. Okay, and then spots 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, because we award 15 people every single summit. That's how we do it. Okay. They will actually get, whoever lands in that spot will actually get free access to the Blaze Mastermind membership tier for 3 months. A lot of robust stuff, right? And y'all see, anybody that's ever come to a mastermind meeting knows, like, it is real robust, real-time responses to your real needs and helping you move with the precision of a ninja that can save you 3 years of learning on your own. But also books, also resources, business templates, etc. And a whole lot more is coming, actually. We have our own AI bots that are going to be holding it down in the app. Super fire, literally dropping patents so that we make sure tech is created to fit us and our voice, right? Using our examples. More to come on that, though. But let me say these names. Number 6 is Amber Hurt. I see you, sis. Crystal is in number 7. Crystal Paulin. Ahira. Okay, Ahira. She's number 8. Coach UM. She's been holding it down in these top spots for a minute. Crystal Mordick. I hope I said that correctly, sis. Tatiana Allen is in number 11. Number 12 is Nicole Player. She's super dope, y'all. I hope y'all been checking out her booth. Yvonne Tay, our auntie, is in number 13. Love that. 13 is my favorite number, actually. 14, we have Karen Moore. Karen Moore has been showcasing a powerful trailer in her booth each day. If you've not experienced that, I definitely recommend you visit her booth. Pay attention to the feed for when she's going to be dropping things. Her business is the color of beautiful, and she is combating colorism in the most beautiful ways I've ever seen in my life. So know that name, Karen Moore, know that name. And then last but not least, spot number 15, Coach Michelle Manning is holding it down with 2,235 points. Andrea, you are number 16, sis, okay? You number 16, you only 25 points away, so don't give up hope, okay? But beautiful. If there are any questions, okay, if there are any questions that anyone has, please be sure in this registration session to drop it in the Q&A, and I promise we'll answer them for you, okay? If there are any questions that you have about anything, drop it in the Q&A chat, and during this session, promise to answer them. But that's all, y'all. Get ready for the day. If y'all want to head over to the lounge to kick it, kiki with your biz besties, dream, talk, reflect, do it. There are about 12 tables over there. Y'all can sit in any one of those tables and chop it up. Okay. But take what you need. Take what you need. And if you have not downloaded the app yet, I mean it. You want to be in there because this experience is absolutely powerful. And we are committed to making sure that we live like this every single day, 365. And our solution is the app and everything that we build inside of it with developers and the brightest minds in the world so that we live in the land of plenty while we're here. Okay. So Blaze Group is the app. It is available on Android and Apple in 277 countries. So it's probably in your space, okay, wherever you are. And that's intentional so that as we travel to, etc., right, we just have access and freedom. All right, I'm gonna let the credits roll, y'all. I love y'all, and I mean it. T-minus 39 minutes until the top of the day. And this is a good day, y'all. See y'all in a bit.
up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the
All right, y'all. T minus 14 minutes. It is the 4th day of the summit, which means there are only 2 days left. Okay, so take what you need, secure these relationships with the amazing, brilliant women that you've connected with. Hold on to it and take it past these doors. Okay, I want to hear some reflections from day 3. Okay, so if you want to come to the stage, I encourage you to do so. All you have to do is hit that hand button that's below the screen, and I just want to hear your reflections, right? Your reflections, your reactions, your deepest takeaways from day 3. As a reminder, what we hit on in day 3 were Flow started us off heavy with Ignite Your Inner Fire, okay? And then we had a powerful workshop that was led by Star Pryor. She was having some difficulty getting on the stage because of bandwidth issues during the Q&A. And so Raven, our graphic designer and production assistant for all the summits, she came on and she blessed us alongside a lot of women from the audience as well who came up too, right? Powerful in redefining mompreneurship. And in doing so, they actually redefined our intersections with motherhood, right? Affirming the fact that you don't need a physical child from your womb to have mothered, right? So it was deep. It was deep, right? We had a Beyonce session. It wasn't a Blaze talk. It was a Beyonce session from Amber Hurt, who helped us to pull affirmations, right, in our daily lives, right, from our favorite songs, etc. And we had a DJ set from DJ T.O. She started off with "Rip Me Out the Plastic, I'm Acting Brand New." We got super lit, okay. And then we had Pilates. It was our last day of the week for Pilates. So those of you who leaned into that, beautiful job. I know I did. My body was sounding like potato chips, but it felt very good at the same time. Very interesting. Okay. And then we ended the day with some powerful, I would say, introspective things, right? So we had Andrea Camargo from Colombia, from a different continent than many of you are on in the United States, North America. And it was about the creative nervous system. And she actually taught us how we integrate leadership with wellness balance, right? And how we can like literally allow our body to unlock the tranquility that it needs at any time, in offices, at home, etc. Very, very powerful. And we ended with a fireside chat between Flo and myself on knowing what to quit, And that was important because we actually unpacked how it is important that you just trim fat, look at the data, see what your audience is telling you, and stop giving them what you want them to have and start giving them what they tell you they want to have. If it's the podcast and not the course, you drop the course, right? And on top of that, it was, what is the long game, right? Because it does not have to be working for the rest of your life, right? It could actually be you developing a solution that's so powerful, a bigger company wants to buy it from you. You take the $50 million, that's called an exit, right? Many of you wrote that down in your notebooks, and you go do with that exit money what you will, right? You can start more businesses, right? You can buy real estate, you can buy stocks and just invest in other companies, Black women especially, right? And as they exit, you get that cash, right? So very powerful, but want to hear your reflections. First on the stage, I'm bringing up Amber Hurt. Amber, the mic is yours, mama. I see you.
Yes, okay, perfect. So thank you, obviously, Casey. We keep thanking you a million times, but this was amazing. And I feel like for me, day three, it was just like reaffirming and super exciting and creative to think about like the things that I've already done and I know I've done, but to hear people kind of say it back to you, people that don't even know you, but just from you talking about whatever it was that you were talking to them with, whether it was on the table, in the chat. And I feel like being here, it's like we're seeing people for who they are, even if they don't see that for themselves. So I feel like this is just an amazing space for people to kind of have a mirror put up to them and see, like, no, like you are that girl, like you got it, like you're doing great, you're going to be fine, you have a whole community of people behind you. I think that the work comes after this of actually like reaching out to people, leaning into that and staying connected and not waiting until the next summit comes around.
That's so good. That's so good, Amber. Agree completely, and thank you for that powerful reflection. And I'm happy that you're actually giving yourself a challenge of keeping these relationships and not waiting for the next summit to come around. That's good because we've always done this for 6 months, and a lot of people have banked on this summit, right? But the power is in your hands. So thank you for giving all of us that challenge, sis, to take up space. Love you, and I mean it, Amber.
Yes, I love you too.
All right, y'all. So next, we're gonna keep this rolling. I'm bringing up Erica. Erica, the mic is yours. What is your reflection from day three?
Hi. I'm super excited. I came up here to flex my little public speaking muscle again. I'm gonna present later today. But I've just been really happy to see everyone doing their presentation, like everyone that I met through the speaker mixer. Actually seeing these people in action. Everyone was saying they were so nervous and oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard. And just watching everybody crush it this whole week has just been amazing. I'm excited to crush mine. But yeah, I'm just really thankful for the people that have poured into me, like Lawanda, Victoria, who else am I forgetting? Because I met some other people at the mixer. I had a list in my head and I just forgot. But everyone who had kind words to me to say on the 5th at that mixer event, I love you so much. But yeah.
So good, Erica. And we are so excited to learn from you today. So thank you for taking up space. I'm so proud of you. Always so proud of you. Keep going.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama. That's such a good reflection as well, y'all, because I think it, without being prompted, right? Like this is clearly not scripted, but as much as you all feel during these 5 days, know that there has been so much nurturing ahead of this 5 day summit amongst the speakers because we want to make sure that speakers don't pour from an empty cup. I'm gonna say that again. We want to make sure, and we do make sure that speakers do not pour from an empty cup because it ain't never that deep. We don't got to be a martyr, right? And so the speakers have actually been part of an experience for months now, right? And they've met each other, okay? And they've had their own mixes. We've been in air meet together before this, right? So nothing about this is performative, right? And I think that's important to say, right? Because I got to speak to the trauma responses. Is this real? Like, when the shoe gonna drop? Like, where like where the scam at? Like, no, like this is your home because you deserve. You are worthy. You were worthy when you came out of your mother's womb, and so because there's a lack of space for us to just be, right, and to not fake it until we make it, but be it until we see it. We've built the stage as y'all built y'all's tables. Love, love, love that. Thank you so much, Erica. Alexis, the mic is yours, Mama.
Absolutely. So, my takeaway from yesterday was a lot of confirmation around some of the things that I had been thinking, as far as like how people, mediocre people, are in spaces that I'm nervous to even approach or speak up or say anything. Um, and my confidence has grown exponentially just in hearing that. Um, Miss Flo, Miss Auntie Flo, really spoke to a lot of the things that, I've been dealing with as a non-technical, co-founder founding a tech business. You feel insecure because you don't have, you feel like you don't have those certifications, you feel like because you don't know code and stuff like that, you don't have a place in it. And then when you get in the rooms and you go to these networking events, you find that a lot of these people didn't have those certifications either.
Yeah.
And based on them having the confidence to go out there even with their lack of qualifications. So just in knowing that, I feel a lot more confident about being in this space. Also kind of speaking to the sessions, I was in Miss Kathy's session for a long time. And you guys know I'm like nervous as far as like speaking everything. And she said that I lit up when I started talking about my business. and and she loved to hear that. So just hearing that and knowing that I got it, building my confidence in it, it's been great. So, and then I always tell people, since I'm a second time around, that it's going to be heavy. This week is going to be super heavy, but I promise you, at the end, you will feel so light, and you will take that into the next 6 months, the next year, and you will see how your business, grows exponentially, just in you shifting your mindset and how you navigate this business world. So
Such a rich reflection. Such a rich reflection. Thank you so much, Alexis, for taking us through the multidimensionality of your experience. I'm glad it hit in so many personal as well as just external ways too, right? And just how you see the world, right? How your lens has changed. I love you, sis. Keep going. You got this, Shawty. You got this. You got this. You got this. Ashe. Ashe. All right. So last one, Christina. I'm bringing you up. You have just 60 seconds, sis, and then we'll make sure we roll into the next session. But I do want to hear, what is your day 3 reflection? The mic is yours.
Really, so now things started getting staticky on my end, so I hope you guys can hear me. Casey, per usual, I'm having a blast. Yesterday was really, really dope. I always like the summer session because it's all about tech. Yeah. I had a great conversation yesterday with Miss Karen and Miss Cheryl. If you guys have not seen the trailer for her colorism documentary, please do. It is amazing. I wanted to say, I forget her name because I've just been talking to so many people, but that whole Trimble thing, listen, for the veterans that were here in December, when we talked about the mother wound, I have a ton of anxiety. I take medication to be able to just make it for day to day sometimes. So me trying to find alternatives and write my way through the trauma that comes from just generational not knowing how to parent sometimes, dropping the ball, whatever, finding that forgiveness, all of those things, not, being afraid of being successful and the trauma that we hold on to unnecessarily and not knowing how to work through all of those things together. This is what the summit does for me. And I appreciate it. I love the fellowship. As far as I'm concerned, there is just nothing in the world better than a Black woman. And if you don't believe it, look in the mirror, remind yourself who you are. Last but not least, I lost a client a couple of weeks ago to horrific circumstances, and to see that happen to a Black woman is so humbling, and it's so unexpected, and it's just the worst. So while we have the breath, the opportunity to get up and go, do it. Don't stop. Keep going. Even if you have to do it by yourself, be your number one fan, your number one supporter, be your own village, and your tribe will find you. So thank you. That's it.
Let me tell you something. That was a TED Talk. If I ever heard one. Thank you, Christine. I love you deep, sis. I appreciate those reflections.
Thank you, Casey. I love you too. Thank you. I appreciate.
So good. So good. Y'all are so dope. All right. The fear of being successful. That's what happens when you're fractured. You actually see things more clearly. The fear of being successful. Let that sizzle in your spirit, like one of these IG comedians say, as we step through the day. The things that are on the lineup today, I want to make sure y'all are prepped for this. We're actually being opened up from the Beyonce queen herself, Amber Heard. She is back with a workshop this time. Okay, so lots to unpack. And the workshop is called I Am Professional Enough. Or am I professional enough? And professional has fro in it. So y'all already know what's about to happen. Okay. We're going into a branding session. Again, we are stepping through a recession. We are stepping through a recession. And I need to make sure that y'all know how to bend, but not break, so that we make it to the other side without your business being in the trash can. And branding is so important. Erica Lasana is going to get into it, because it's not about faking it until you're making it. Okay. And so we got to remove the urge to still show the well manicured, everything on IG, and us buying a whole bunch of consumables so that we can show ourselves stocking the fridge. Like, what does it look like for real, sis? Erica Lasana is going to get you through that. DJ Red Corvette is back for the last time, okay, this week. So enjoy the DJ set. And if y'all have ever been in a DJ Red Corvette set, you know it is eclectic, and it just takes you to another stratosphere in your mind and in your body. So enjoy that. And then we'll talk about the next half the day after that. But I'm gonna give you an FYI. We have a whole panel discussion from a panel of experts on the art of releasing control. I'm in somebody's house right now, uninvited, managing teams. The art of releasing control, managing teams. And this is on purpose, because less than 2% of Black-owned businesses have employees. Yeah. So that means we don't know what we're doing when it's time to manage teams, and we have to. So please be locked after the DJ set for that, because it's so important, and we can take amongst ourselves that 2% to 3%. We're all the better for it. And one day it will be 30%, right? All right. I'll see you on the other side. We're going straight into Amber's session. Again, the session is, am I professional enough?